leading women who will give you a bite into their growth journey and how they beat all odds to become who they are today. Real women, real talk.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you doing? Wow. Welcome to the last Friday in the year 2024. I am so excited to be here today. I'm so glad for the opportunity, to be alive today. It feels so awesome to be alive, despite all odds, against all odds. Can you believe we're here already? Wow. It feels like this year was just a blink. I mean, when was it that we said and screamed Happy New Year? And now it's the end of that year again. 2025 is just around the corner. So grateful, so grateful. Here we are. And if you are anything like me, you're probably looking back, reflecting on what this year has been, and maybe even wondering about the year to come. Let me just quickly put this out there that honestly, today I have not been feeling so well. But I remember that at the beginning of the year, I did promise that, I was going to be there for you all through the year. I'm like, should I just go? Are they going to understand? Well, let's just do it. I mean, we've been here since January, the last Friday in the year 2024. I don't want to miss it for anything, And yes, I might not be as pumped as I usually am. I'm sure after this program, I got to go to the hospital. But here I am, showing up for you, showing up for me, because it's the end of the year. The question is, what is next? What do we expect? What are we hoping for? I want to thank you all for joining me today. I want to thank you all for joining me all through the year. I want to thank you, for your calls, for your support, for your encouragement on this very special last show of the year. This isn't just a typical Friday. It's the kind of Friday that holds more meaning. It's about gratitude. Last week, we had a session on gratitude. And just before we started the program today, one of our callers, one of the winners of last week's gift, was here to pick up her gift. I struggled to get out of my couch, but I did, and I was so glad that I was able to see her. We hugged each other, we talked, and it was just so amazing. And I'm so glad she picked up her gift and she liked it as well. So yes, 2025. I posted something on my academy, on my page, just a few minutes before the program, and I said, get out of your own way. In 2024, 2025, get out of your own way, because a lot of times we are the one holding ourselves down. So please, 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 what are the things you will be doing to get out of your own way? Because I definitely need to get out of my own way as well. Um, but yeah, I think the first thing would be that, what is that reflection? We're having gratitude. And when we talk about gratitude, we're also talking about reflection. And most importantly, it's about opening ourselves to the opportunities that 2025 holds, because it's coming. Whether you're ready or not, 2025 is coming. And so it's not going to wait for you to say, oh, I'm ready. Oh, I'm not ready. When it's time, it is time. So 2025 is just here. So what are we doing differently? What are we doing differently? Because like I said, 2025 is coming. In a matter of days, 2025 will be right here. Before we talk about our topic for today, Just bear with me. Enjoy my energy and my voice, okay? So let's enjoy one of my favorite songs, Tatiana Manoy's Like You. I will be right back.
You gotta get up.
You gotta get up and make it up.
Cause the world will never see you
Till you do.
know
They
they
don't
don't
really
really
care
care
what
what
you're
you're
going
going.
through.
So
So
you
you
gotta
gotta show
show
them,
them,
baby.
baby. You
You gotta
gotta
show
show
them
them
the
the
real
real
you.
you.
You
You
gotta
gotta
give
give
them
them
what
what
you've
you've
got.
got.
No,
No,
don't
don't
let
let
them
them
say
say
what you're not. Cause
you
you are
are
strong.
strong.
You
You
are
are
wise.
wise.
You
You
are
are
worth
wise
beyond
beyond
the time.
the reasons why. And you can be perfect, baby.
Cause
Cause no
no one
one
is
is
perfect,
perfect,
darling.
darling. No, no,
There's
there's
nobody
nobody
in the
in the
world
world like
like
you.
you. Dun, 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 dun.
What do you do when you can't let go? What do you say when you just don't know how you feel?
And
And
you
you
know
know
nobody
nobody
knows
knows.
how you feel. Cause
Cause
everybody
everybody
got
got
their
their
own
own
damn
damn
problems.
problems. So everybody's trying to find their way.
And
And
day
day
by
by
day
day
is
it's
a
a struggle.
struggle. You
You
know you gotta hustle. All right, welcome back. You're still listening to Real Women, Real Talk with me, your host, Kiki Okewale. And just so if you're just joining us for the very first time, this is not my real voice. Stress has taken over this body, but no. Mercy says no. Mercy says no. So just manage the voice right now and the energy because it's the last Friday. I couldn't miss it for anything in the world. I had to come, spend this moment with you. So just send me some, positive energy, send me some love, send me some goodies, and, just send me some prayers, and I definitely will be great. All right, so let's start with the quote of the day. My first quote is from Bren Brown, and it says, gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all the others. I'll take that again. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all the others. Another one is from Roosevelt. The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experiences. All right, so if you're just joining us, you're welcome to Real Women, Real Talk. Today, your host, Kiki Okewale, will be talking about gratitude, reflection, and new possibilities. Gratitude, reflection, and new possibilities. Let's talk about gratitude first. I'm not talking about the kind of gratitude we quickly throw around in the middle of our busy lives. There are different types of gratitude. Some gratitude, some people will greet you, be like, it's even better they don't greet you at all. Because you know that gratitude is not coming from deep within, right? So we're not talking about the kind of gratitude we quickly throw around in the middle of our busy lives. The thanks that just rolls off our tongue because it's expected. We do that all the time. People expect us to say thank you, and we just say it without necessarily even making the person you're saying it to feel like you truly mean it. And if you don't truly mean it, then it's pointless. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if you don't truly mean it, don't say it. That's just me. If I would say it, then I definitely do mean it. All right. So I'm talking about the deep, grounding gratitude that fills your heart when you think of the small victories this year. The moments that made you pause and say, wow, I made it. Even if it's just getting through another day like I am today. Like, I'm so proud of myself that I'm still here right now. I had to stay back at work, to get this program done, to talk to you, to hear from you, to wish you. And yeah, oh my goodness. Merry, 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 Merry Christmas. We the last time I spoke with you was on Friday, and that was before Christmas. So I haven't actually said Merry Christmas. I know I said it that day, but I mean, now is the right time to say it. So forgive me. Merry, 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 Merry Christmas to you, my darling, darling, darling listener. Thank you for always tuning in. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for always supporting. Thank you for always calling. Thank you for always sending messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I pray that lines will fall for you in pleasant places. I pray that all the things that you want, it's not too late for Santa to show up for you. It's not too late for you to achieve those things that you really, really want to achieve. So I am officially wishing you a Merry Christmas. And by the time we're talking again, it would have been a new year. So at the end of this program, I'm going to be wishing you my own Happy New Year. Okay, so just stay tuned with me. All right, so I was just talking about those moments where we were able to conquer the things that we thought was going to destroy us. And we're just here standing and just feeling really grateful despite everything. All right. So the moment that we had to pause, wow, I made it. How often have you had that mindset recently? Like, I actually made it. I actually made it. Remembering the days your businesses were not doing as you thought, or you're having health issues, or you're having personal issues, or you're having family issues, or you're having business issues, and you're just here looking back and being like, I actually made it. Gratitude is powerful. It is powerful. It's not just about being thankful for the big moments, but about finding peace in the little things, the quiet victories that no one else might see but you. Know deep down that they mattered. Like the phone call you finally made to reconnect with an old friend. Very, very important. The quiet morning you spent alone with your thoughts, or the courage you showed to step out of your comfort zone. All of this, I am so proud of you. And I just hope that you're proud of yourself as well. Because it's not about all the big wins. Like I always say, it's about those little, little things, those little, little wins. But here's the thing: gratitude in its purest form isn't just about looking back and saying thank you. It's about carrying it forward. It's about letting that gratitude fuel you or fuel us as we look ahead. When was the last time you really stopped? Yes, you. When was the last time you really stopped to think about the small victories in your life? What moments that made you think, I made it through this and I'm stronger because of it? Have you ever even stopped? Take a moment to really think about all the things that try to pull you this year, all the things that try to destroy you this year, but yet you're still standing. Have you even taken a moment to think about all the people that have made your life colorful this year? All the people that have been there for you this year? The family members, the friends, the loved one, the social media family. Have you even taken a moment? Your students, your coaches, your mentors, your teachers. I mean, have you even your parents, your siblings, your children, your spouse? Have you taken a moment to thank them, to be grateful? What's one quiet victory you've especially this year you're proud of? Even if other people didn't notice this, even if you weren't awarded for it, even if you weren't rewarded for it, even if you didn't get that, public recognition for it. What's that one quiet victory you are truly, truly proud of this year? Did you gain admission into school? Are you in your final year? What are those little, little things Was it that sickness that you thought was going to take you, but you're still here? Was it the moment you didn't feel like getting out of bed, but you did anyways? Was it the moment you didn't feel like doing a radio program, but here you are seated doing that radio program and still giving it your best shot? When was the last time you took a moment to appreciate yourself for something? Not because someone else told you to, but because you recognize how far you've come. When was the last time you hugged yourself and said, Kiki, I am so proud of you. You did it. You made it. You got out of bed when you didn't feel like. You did this, you did that when you didn't feel like. When was the last time you did that for yourself? You know, we're so quick to like be kind to other people. We're so quick to be generous to other people. We're so quick to be kind with our words to other people. But how about you? How about you? How about me? We deserve it as well. We deserve it. So what are you doing to, you know, a lot of times, and this just happens, a lot of times we're so gracious to other people. You know, they offend us and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. And the next thing you're like, okay, it's okay, I forgive you. It's not a big deal, this, da. And then guess what? When it's our turn to be kind to ourselves, we can't find it in our own heart to forgive ourselves for the mistakes that we've made in the past or the mistakes that we recently just made. If it was a stranger that asked you to forgive them, you would have forgiven them in a heartbeat. But you find it difficult to forgive yourself. Maybe you took a wrong step for your business and it didn't work out. Maybe you lost money. This year I started a business, I lost a lot of money. And oh my God, I was so hard on myself. I was so hard on myself. It was a whole lot of money. I was so hard on myself. But I mean, what am I going to do anyway? We've got to move on, learn from the mistakes. How are you kind to yourself? Do you buy yourself gifts? Do you pamper yourself? What are the things you do to be merciful to yourself? I really want to know this year, what is that one thing that you're proud of? Like, even if the whole world don't see it, even if they don't applaud me, even if they don't, you know, I am so proud of myself. How can we take that gratitude with us as we move into the new year? We shouldn't always wait for people, you know, to applaud us, to congratulate us, to, you know, tell us to be kind to ourselves. It should be a culture. It comes with having self-esteem and self-worth. For you to look at yourself and say, I'm proud of you. Look at yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, you did it. You're breaking generational curses. Your business, you did it. You broke the record. You did better than you did last month. You did better than you did last year. It is so important. So how can we take gratitude with us as we move into the new year? The phone lines are open. I want you to phone in. Share with me, you know, the things that you did this year that you're proud of yourself for. You know, last week we talked about, we acknowledged people and we were grateful for them, grateful for those things. Today, be grateful for the things that you were able to achieve. And then so I want you to phone in. The number to call is 07000 917 917. We also have a toll-free line for ladies. The number is 0800 1235 917. Or you can send a text or WhatsApp message to 070 317 56537. I repeat, 070 317 56537 to be a part of the conversation. If you're listening via social media, you can drop your comments on the social media, or please do feel free to call us, 07000 917 917. Toll-free line for ladies, 0800 1235 917. You can also listen via the website www.wfm917.com or download the mobile app WFM 917. So I am waiting for you. Please do phone in. Now, if you phoned in last week and you won yourself a gift, we have sent you the details. Like I said earlier, one of the recipients already came in to pick up a gift. So please do pick up your gift before we close for the year. All right. So I'm waiting for you. 07000 Toll free line, meaning it's free for you to call, is 0800 1235 917. As I wait for you to phone in to share with me the things that you're thankful for about you, whether they are big wins or small wins, let's talk about reflection. Reflection is that still moment where we take inventory of our lives. And this year, I think we've all had to reflect in ways we never expected. I know that I've had to reflect in ways like this is the first Christmas I'm doing without my mother-in-law. And it's a big deal because, I mean, festive season is always big deal for her. And it just really made me reflect. How often do we even say to people how much we love them, how much we care for them? I think one of the things that I console myself with is she knows. We tell her as much as possible. We tell her any opportunity that we get. We show her. We don't just tell her. We show her. We shower her with love, with gifts, with calls, and everything. And so she knows. She knows even where she is that she was loved. She's still loved. But it's been moments of reflection for my husband, for myself, for the kids. Everyone they're asking, oh, grandma, we would have done this and done that. And I know that we all have that thing that we're having to reflect on. Life has shown us different curveballs. Life has been a roller coaster. For me, and I'm sure for a lot of us this year, businesses have gone through, roller coasters. We've gone through loss in different shape, form, or way. This was a year that demanded adaptability. Some of us saw triumphs. Others faced tough losses. We've been stretched. Oh, I have been stretched. And sometimes we don't realize how much we've changed until we're paused to look back and see how far we've come. I know this year hasn't been all sunshine and rainbow. I know because it hasn't been for me as well. There have been moments of grief. There's been moments of frustration. There's been moments of confusion. And let's not even lie, moments of anger. Moments of anger. Let's not lie. But guess what? Every single one of those moments has shaped us. And if you look closely, you'll find that even in the toughest times, there was growth. There was learning. Maybe it wasn't the lesson we wanted, but it was the ones that we needed. And I want you to take a moment now to reflect on your own journey this year. What have you learned? Not just about the world around you, but about yourself. Because I've learned, I've seen myself in different lights this year. Like sometimes I'm looking at me, I'm like, Kiki, girl, is that you? Did you really do that? I've done some things, I've been like, I never thought I was capable of doing that. I've done some things, I'm like, I'm proud of you, girl. So it's not just about the world, right? It's not just about people around you. You yourself, be honest, to thyself be true. Maybe this year taught you patience, or maybe this year has challenged you to take risks you never thought you'd take. Maybe this year has revealed parts of yourself you didn't know existed. I'm not joking. There's some part of myself I didn't know I had it inside of me. And then situations will just come. You'll be like, never say never. Or maybe it just taught you to breathe, to pause, to be, to become. They're just different things that this year could have been for you. So reflecting doesn't always mean looking at what went wrong. Mm-mm. It's also about acknowledging what went right. What did you accomplish that you're proud of? And I'm not talking about the big, flashy things because I'm not sure why we always think, oh, it's got to be big, maybe a big car or a big house. I mean, all of those things are amazing. Don't let me lie because I love the good things of life. And I'm not one of those people that will tell you that, money is evil. My dear, dear. Money isn't evil. Mm-mm. Money is awesome. Money is amazing if you use it the right way and you don't let it take control over your life or yourself. But so I'm not talking about those big. I'm talking about those little things that you're proud of. I'm talking about the quiet wins, the days when you showed up for yourself, even when it was hard, the times when you kept going, even when you didn't feel like it. We don't always celebrate those small moments. But I think it's time we started because those small moments are the ones that shape our future. They shape the big picture. They lay the foundation for what's to come. And what's to come, my friends, is full of endless possibilities. Earlier this year, we said, we don't want to talk so much about goals, because, a lot of people just type and, write all kind of goals and then they do nothing to actually achieve those goals. Trust me, I have some goals I wrote down this year as well, but did I actually put in the effort to achieve the goals? I'm not so sure. But yeah, I'm glad that I was able to achieve the ones I was able to. So I'm excited about that. So excited. All right, so I'm talking about quiet wins, those small things that we never thought we would achieve. We don't always celebrate those small moments, but I think it's time we started because those small moments are the ones that shape the big picture. They lay the foundation for what's to come. All right, so let's enjoy this song, Gratitude by Victoria Orenze, and we will be right back. Because, as you know, we're talking about gratitude today. So it's important that we, shake body a bit listening to gratitude. Let's go. I'll be right back.
Gratitude will not cease. Will yours cease? I can't hear you. Will yours cease? Say, my gratitude will not cease. We are grateful people. We are people that start, and we are grateful. Listen, gratitude will not cease. Your praise will ever be on my lips. I'm not sorry, but not in your praises I will sing on my lips. Will not cease. Your praise will ever be. I'm not sorry, not in. Oh, your praises I will sing. So thank you, Jesus. Be a grateful Jesus. For your goodness, Jesus. For your mercy, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. For your mercy, Jesus.
For your mercy, we are grateful. For your kindness, we are grateful. For good health, we are grateful. For long life, we are grateful. For our business growth, we are grateful. For our family growth, we are grateful. What are you grateful for? Don't forget the phone lines are open. The number to call is 07000 917 917, and we have a toll-free line for you ladies on 0800 1235 917. Or you can send a text or WhatsApp message to 070 565 37 to be a part of the conversation. Welcome back and thank you for joining me on this episode on gratitude, reflection, and new possibilities. And that's where we get to the exciting part. New possibilities. Let's forget about all the things we didn't do right in 2024. Let's forget about all those things that didn't work out in 2024. This is 2025. I have a message from Regina. She says, well done. Thank you so much, Regina, for that comment. Thank you so very much. All right. So we get to the exciting part, new possibilities. I'm not here today to tell you that your new year will look like this or that. I'm not here to tell you what it will look like because I don't know. No one can predict that. I don't even know what my new year will look like, but I know that I am filled with positivity, and I know that, everything good, everything awesome, everything amazing is going to work out. Regina says, I am grateful for the gift of men and women. That is so, so deep. The gift of men and women. It's so amazing if you are actually truly blessed when you have the gift of people. When you have the gift of people, trust me, it's not about the money, it's not about anything. Because these men and women, the gifts of people will make way for you. They will they will mention your names in places your feet are even yet to step into. So I like that, Regina. I'm glad that you're grateful for the gift of men and for the gift of women. All right, so what I would say is this: 2025 is a blank page. Yep. Forget all of this pity party. Forget all of this. Oh, I didn't, being too hard on yourself. I didn't achieve this last year. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. 2025. Forget all of that. You have a fresh start. You have a fresh start. A new chapter in the story of your life. That chapter is called 2025. In this new year, that we're seeing, that is right around the corner, I want to challenge you to dream big. I want to challenge you to step outside the box you've been living in. You remember at the beginning of the program, I said, get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. Come on. Get out of your own way. A lot of times, I don't know, we give power to people and we say it's because of this person, it's because of that. If only my uncle had helped me. If only my father was rich. If only my friend had done. Hello, that's pity party. Get out of your own way. You have the power to take control of your life. There are people that have come out of Makoko, come out of some places where their parents put them into. They made something of their life. So let's stop all of this. There are people that didn't go to school and they made it in life. Let's stop this, blaming other people for the things that are not working and start taking control of our life. Like I said, you have a new chapter in the story of your life, a fresh start. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to remain in that box that you've been? Oh, this is the way they taught me to do things. That's the way I'll be doing it. Are you going to remain there? Are you going to consistently say, I'm set in my own ways? This is how my mom taught me to do it. Or this is how business is being run. Forgetting that times are changing. Times are changing. So you cannot keep doing things. They say that old kids will not open new doors. When you want new things to happen, you've got to step out of that comfort zone. You've got to step out of that box that you've been living. You dare yourself to explore. Explore the uncharted territory that scares you. What is it that scares you? Because let me tell you the truth. That place that you're scared to go, that is where the magic will happen. That place that you're scared to go, we all know how easy it is to get comfortable, to settle into a routine. But when you remain in the same place, nothing is going to change. Growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. And I want you to write this down. Growth doesn't happen in our comfort zone. And I'm getting messages that they're trying to call. I don't know if it's the network. I'm getting WhatsApp messages that people are actually trying to call. So I don't know if it's the WhatsApp, but keep trying. You might just get through. The number is 07000 917 917 or 0800 1235 917. So as I was saying, don't settle into a routine. Growth does not happen in our comfort zone. It happens when we take that leap. It happens when we try something new. It happens when you do the things you never thought possible. And I'm not just talking about career goals or all the big New Year resolutions. Please stop all of those things. And I'm being very honest. New Year resolution, if you don't do anything about it, nothing is actually going to change. So how about we work with setting realistic, small goals for ourselves. And then when we achieve those goals, we move on to the next thing. I remember last year, still this year, early this year, I registered on this payment app called Harvest. And basically, you can save money on a daily basis. And I remember putting it in my community and saying, you know what? Let's do this collectively. I mean, of course, individually as well. Some people jumped on it. Some people didn't jump on it. I set a target for myself that, I'm big on savings. I'm big on savings because I don't want my children to come and give me the story that our generation had to give their parents. Where parents would be like, you'd be like, what were you doing when your mates were working? So I like to save and invest. So I saved it and I was that's one of the things I'm proud of. I didn't even mention that. The money has gone somewhere else anyway, so don't ask me where it is. But I'm so grateful that I was able to save the amount that I really wanted to save. I'm so glad that I was able to do that. I set that goal and I achieved it. In fact, I exceeded just a little. And so I'm so grateful. So what are those things that you want to do? That was me stretching because on a daily basis, it was drawing. It was like they were drawing my blood and sweat. But here I am. I am excited that I made it. Yeah, I did it. I didn't break it. I promise. I promise I didn't break it. Even the moments where I'm like, you know what, please, I need this money. I didn't break it. I made it. So if that's one thing that you're really looking forward to next year, do not even wait. Go download the app. Hold yourself accountable. You can also do it with friends, family, and hold yourself accountable. It's so cool for you to be able. You can do it on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. And nothing like saving money. Save money for raining day because I had raining days this moment, and it came in just handy. So 2025. Open arms, right? I know that, the fears, the doubts. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? But here's the truth. Failing doesn't mean you are a failure. It means that you're trying and trying, my friends. It's the first step towards success. The only way to truly fail is never to try at all. When you don't try at all, trust me, you have failed. So it's not time for you to bury those dreams. The passions that you've ignored, the relationship that you've put on hold. What if 2025 was the year you finally went after them? What if in the new year you give yourself permission to live fully without apologies? That would be great, right? I know the fears, they're there, ringing in your head, telling you, you did this 2024, you didn't make it. Why do you want to try again? Why do you think you'll make it? Don't listen to that voice. Do not tell that voice, get out of my head. Get out of my head. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a failure. Even if I failed at that, I'm going to try again. Not trying again is what makes me a failure. Tell it, get out of my head. Get out of my mind. I am not a failure. I will keep trying. I'll keep showing up. I'll keep doing my best. I'll consistently show up for myself. So as we move into 2025, I invite you to look forward with open arms, open your heart to what is possible, let go of what is holding you back, whether it's a limiting belief, a fear of failure, or something else, and embrace the endless opportunities that lies ahead. You are capable of so much more than you give yourself credit for. I tell you, you're capable, you're awesome, you're phenomenal, you're a blessing to this world. Yes, you're like me, Kay. Me that they've called a failure. You that they've called different labels. They've called you a mistake. I want to remind you today that you're not the labels that they've called you. You're not the mistakes that they've called you. You're not the names. You are who you say you are. You are what you say you are. So the question I have for you in 2025, what are you saying? In 2025, who are you? In 2025, what are you achieving? In 2025, where are you showing up? So important. So let's let go of all those limiting beliefs, okay? There are lots of opportunities that lie ahead. You are capable. My challenge to you today is, in fact, I wish you can do like a challenge. My challenge to you is, as we step into 2025, I want you to write down at least 3 things you want to invite into your life. Let's just write that down. What are the 3 things you want to invite into your life? It could be a new habit. It could be a new career path. It could be a new relationship. It could be a new mindset. Whatever it is, pour it into the world. You know, I say that the universe is watching, the universe is listening. So, and what you feed your mind actually expand. So the more you feed those things to your mind, you'll be shocked at how powerful your minds and your thoughts are. So I want us to declare it. I want us to speak it into existence. And please do not wait for permission. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for the moment that is vavavoom. The moment is now. The best moment is now. You are ready. I'm talking, yes, you are ready. Don't be giving me that I'm not ready kind of vibe. Hello, get up. You are ready. Everything you need is inside of you. You just need to tap into it. Everything you need. You know, I say this all the time and I mean it because I've seen it come to play in my life so many times. Everything you need is inside you. When the time comes for you to make do or make use of those things, it's like you are unlocking various doors, unlocking various levels. You know, when you're playing a game, when you finish a game and you win, what happens? The next level opens. That happens to us as humans. And I don't want us to think, oh, I just want to go and get the strength. I just want to go and find the strength. There's nothing like that because all that you need is already inside of you. All that you need is already inside of you. Everything. You're capable of much more. And everything you need is right inside of you. So don't be telling me, I'm talking to you, yes, you. I'm particularly talking to you. Don't be telling me that, Kiki, I'm not ready. Oh, I don't have the capacity. Oh, I don't have the financial this. Oh, I don't have the that. I disagree. I'm telling you, I disagree because I know that all that you need is inside of you. I know that you're capable of much more. I know that all that you need, you already possess. I know that. So don't be giving me that. So, when I'm not having it, 2025. 2025, I've been very gentle with you. 2025, I'm not having it at all. Get up. Get up and go get the job done. Go do what you got to do. Absolutely. All right. So we're declaring it. We're speaking it into existence. You don't need nobody's permission to glow. You don't need nobody's permission to win. You don't need nobody's permission to thrive. You don't need that perfect moment. Perfection is an illusion. It's a lie from the pit of hell. There's no perfection. So you got to get up. You got to get up and make a move because the world will never see you until you do. No, they don't really care what you're going through. So you gotta get up, baby. You gotta show them the real you. You gotta give them what you've got. No, don't let them say what you're not, because you are strong. You are wise. You are worth beyond 1,000 reasons why. And you can be perfect, baby, because no one is perfect, darling. Oh, no, 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 there's nobody in the world like you. There is nobody in the world like you. There's nobody that in the world that carries the source that you carry. There's no one that carries the perfection that you carry. You personally, you are enough. Nobody can do my radio show the way I would do it. They would do their radio show in their own unique way, but nobody would do it, speak the way I do, connect with you the way that I connect with you, because that is me. That is my uniqueness. And it was inside of me. When it was time to unlock that door, I unlocked it. I unleashed the dragon. Okay, don't mind me. But yeah, this year has been anything but predictable. It's had moments of uncertainty, moments that made you wonder if you could really keep going. But you did. You kept showing up, and now it's time for you to pause, reflect, and give yourself credit for making it through all of it, no matter how messy or imperfect it may have seemed. As we close today's conversation, I want you to look back just a moment at what you've achieved. The things that made you feel like you were barely holding it together, but you still pushed through. The moments you might not have celebrated, but you see them, I see them, and I want you to see them too. You've done more than you think. And now the future is in front of you. Clean slate, untouched, full of possibilities. What will you create with this new space? I've been thinking a lot about 2025, the possibilities. In 2024, I think we trained in my rhinestone and embellishment class. I'm sure we trained over 10,000 people, both paid and free. So we have the free ones and then we have the paid one. And I'm sure we trained. And I'm thinking 2025, I would times 3 that and train over 30,000 people. That's possible, right? And so I'm already thinking, who's going to support us? Who's going to sponsor us? Who's going to come on board? Let's train people. Let's empower people. Real training, and then empower them with equipment, with materials, and then follow up, because it's not enough for you to just empower people if you don't follow up with them. You've got to follow up. So I'm excited. We can train people, and just let it be our own corporate social responsibility. We cannot just say, oh, do something, do something. You see that widow and you're like, oh, do something with yourself. How about you empower them with training? You see that person that is being beaten blue, black in that marriage. And the reason they cannot leave that relationship is because they are not financially capable. They're thinking, how do they feed? How do they take care of their kids? How do they pay for their rent? And you know it. How about you support them? How about you help them? How about you empower them? Let them get trainings and then give them the equipment they need to start. It's not about the big, big things. Yes, let's not even wait for government to do everything for us. What are you doing for your neighbor? What are you doing for your sister? What are you doing for your friend? What are you doing? 2025, I'm really looking forward to partnering with a lot of organizations, that are willing to empower people. Please do reach out to our NGO, the World Tribe, and the Stitches of Hope Foundation, because, what we can do is one of my quotes. What I can do is what I can do, but I will make sure that I do all that I can do. Are you doing all that you can do? Are you doing that? Anyways, as we close today's conversation, let's look back just for a moment what we've achieved. You have a new space, and it's not about setting resolutions or pretending to have it all figured out. It's about simply deciding that the next chapter is yours to write, not what they've written about you. The next chapter is yours to write, your own terms, no limits, no boundaries, just open hands, ready for whatever comes next. What's the one thing you've been holding back on? Thinking maybe next year. Well, next year is here. I'm starting that business next year, my dear. Next year is here. I'm starting that career. Well, next year is here. So, what are those things you have been keeping? Auntie and brother, the keeper. You have been keeping it till next year. I bet you thought next year won't come in a hurry. Especially those that are owing money. If you are owing money, it feels like next year is far. My dear, next year is here. It's waiting for you. So what is it going to be? What will you bring into the world? What will you bring into the world? What story will you tell in 2025? As you step into this new year, carry with you the gratitude for everything that has brought you here. Let it be your fuel, not just for your big dreams, but the quiet, everyday moments of growth as well. These are the moments that shape us, that prepare us for what's to come as the matter. So here's to the future, to the new things, to the ways, to the new ways, to the new beginnings. You've earned this fresh start. And the fact that you're alive, God does not make mistake. If you had no purpose, He will not keep you here. So you're alive for a reason, and you deserve every opportunity that comes your way. Don't be feeling like imposter syndrome. Oh, I don't deserve all these things. My dear, if you don't deserve it, who does? Do they have better heads or bigger heads than you? No, you deserve it. You deserve it as well. Okay? So everything that is coming your way, you deserve it for good things. You've earned the first start. You deserve every opportunity. Whatever happens next, don't forget, you are one who gets to decide what happens next. Thank you for being here today. I just want you to remind yourself that you are saying no to fear. Okay? You're going to say no to fear. You're going to confront that fear, because 2025 is your year of audacity. It is your year of clarity. It is your year of unstoppable action. But the only thing standing between you and your goals might be you. So here is how to get out of your own way in short, because I'm running out of time. Number one, confront the fear. Confront the fear. Fear paralyzes potential. Instead of running from it, lean in. Ask yourself, what's the worst thing that can happen? Then prepare to handle it. Fear is often just an illusion blocking your next breakthrough. So say no to fear. Number two is stop overthinking. Every minute spent overanalyzing is a minute you could have been acting. So make decisions quickly and trust your judgment and your instincts. They've brought you this far, so trust it. Number three, ditch the perfectionism. Hey, progress beats perfection every time. Take messy, imperfection action. Done better than perfect. Do you hear that? Done is better than perfect, and you learn from it and you grow faster by moving forward. So please forget this. Oh, I don't know it all yet. I need to be perfect. That video that you have recorded on your phone for years, for months, for weeks, now go and post it. Oh, you think it's not perfect? Trust me, nobody is going to know. So go out there and drop it. Number four, own your power. Stop doubting your own skills. Stop doubting your own worth. Stop doubting your abilities. Write down your wins from 2024 and carry them into 2025. You are stronger and more capable than you think. Number five, start before you're ready. Waiting for the perfect time itself is a sabotage in disguise. Begin now. Now. The act of starting creates the momentum you need. So go do it afraid. Go do it unready. Go do it, but go out there and do it. Number six, commit to growth. Invest in personal development, whether it's reading, taking courses, surround yourself with mentors. It's so important. The last one, stay focused with your why. What is your why? Distractions and setbacks are inevitable, but your why will keep you grounded. Why do you want this? Why do you want to do this? Why does it matter? Revisit your purpose often and often. This 2025, no excuses, no hesitation. Step aside and let your greatness shine. 2025 is waiting for you to show up. Thank you so much for being with me. It's been an amazing, amazing 1 year from January to December. I thank you for showing up for me. Thank you for showing up for yourself. I celebrate you. I give you your flowers because you deserve them. I like to say thank you to all the World Tribe members, Women I Achievers Tribe members, for everything that you've done, for bringing this program and sponsoring this program, to all the speakers, the guests that we've had on the program. Thank you for all the speakers at our conference. Thank you so much for all the opportunities I've had to speak at different platforms and different organizations. Thank you so much for having me. 2025, let's make it bigger and better. I am ready and available for speaking opportunities. It's time for me to let my light shine as much as I want your light to shine as well. I'd like to say a very big thank you to my producer, Blessing Agbeto, to my executive producer, Kiki Okewale, my executive assistant, Rosemary Benbasi. I'd like to say a very big thank you to me, Kiki Okewale, for showing up. Thank you for showing up for me and not giving up. I'm going to be leaving you with the song, The Key by Thames. But remember, we will be back next week, Friday, and it's going to be a new year, 2025. Don't forget to join me. I am going to come bearing gifts because it's going to be the first Friday in the year 2025. I'm excited. All right, so I will see you again next week, Friday at 5 p.m. on Real Women, Real Talk with me, your host, Kiki Okewale. I'd like to wish you, let me be the first to wish you a very happy, happy new year. And I pray life more for you in pleasant places. Do have an amazing holiday and make sure to take care of yourself. Bye for now. Hi guys. Whew. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so short of breath. I will see you next time.